We are tired of being threatened. Send us home if you want. Those were the daring words of members of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, reacting to the Kenya National Assembly's Public Accounts Committee proposal for the body to be reconstituted. The committee has also proposed a thorough lifestyle audit of the IEBC commissioners, starting with Chairman Ahmed Issack Hassan, to determine their wealth after the procurement of the biometric voter registration kits back in 2013.
Assembly's Public Accounts Committee Special Audit Report of June 2014 over the procurement of electronic voting devices by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, has finally been tabled in the House, ready for debate.
I would request your indulgence so that the House Business Committee prioritizes this report, Madam Speaker, because, you know, this was a special audit which was conducted on the elections of 2013.
In June 2013, the House Committee requested the Office of the Auditor General to carry out a forensic audit on the procurement of biometric voter registration kits, voter identification devices, and electronic transmission result system following massive failure in March 2013 general elections. The special audit and committee hearings exposed glaring procurement irregularities.
It's now a public document. It has been tabled. It's now the time that it can be discussed publicly.
The committee wants the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission to investigate IEBC Chairperson Issack Hassan and Commissioners Mohamed Alawi and Thomas Letangule for their apparent involvement in the procurement of BVR kits and for their role in allegedly exerting undue influence and pressure for the tender to be awarded to Face Technologies Limited and not 4G Identity Solutions. During the committee hearings, it was alleged there were vested interests in the procurement of the kits. It was said Issack Hassan, Mohamed Alawi, and Thomas Letangule and others in the Secretariat fronted Face Technologies Limited, while former IEBC boss James Oswago favored 4G Identity Solutions. The report wants recovery measures instituted on the current IEBC boss Ezra Chiloba for the payment of the extra claim of 258 million shillings to Face Technologies Limited for the supply of electronic voter identification devices without a valid contract. The kits were never inspected and failed on the election day. The committee further recommends that Chiloba should be barred from holding public office. The House Committee also wants the Anti-Corruption Commission to conduct a thorough lifestyle audit of all current IEBC commissioners and all 26 members of the tender committees involved in the procurement of electronic voting devices in the 2013 polls to establish their source of wealth. Members of the tender committees should be further investigated for their individual or collective roles and, if found culpable, be prosecuted. The special audit report says the case against former IEBC boss James Oswago, former Deputy CEO Wilson Sholei, former Finance Director Edward Karisa and others should be pursued to conclusion, and that further fresh charges should be brought against them from new evidence in the special audit report not before the court. The report says Face Technologies Limited should be blacklisted from ever conducting business with the government of Kenya in what it calls the firm's impunity and blatant violation of technical specifications for its gadgets that failed on the election day. The Parliamentary Watchdog Committee wants the Attorney General to institute international recovery measures of 305 million shillings from Canadian Commercial Corporation paid as brokerage fee. The Attorney General should also institute local recovery measures of 480,000 shillings 516 and interest accruing thereof from Airtel Kenya as payment for non-existent services. Patrick Amimo, KTN News.